Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, it's a little bit different than it normally is. We're actually going out. We went about 30 miles out to go find Carter, a new truck. He's hiding back there. You can kind of see him. We ended up going and finding a 2007 Silverado, and it's an extended cab. Only has 86,000 miles on it. It does have a couple little transmission issues, but I had a good friend, Wesley Barnett with Destiny Travel, ended up letting us know that it was going to be for sale, and so he made us a really good deal on it. So we came out here. We're fixing to load it up here in just a minute, and we're going to start fixing it up on the channel. So in just a second, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so here's the new truck. I say new truck, a new truck to us, but it is a 2007 extended cab. It's a LT. It's got the big Texas edition wheels and all on it. It's got a 5.3, only has 86,000 miles on it. We're gonna be cleaning all this off, get it looking super sharp. Won't be a big deal. Overall, body's pretty straight on it. It does have a little bit of work to do, but for a first truck, I think it's gonna be pretty nice. So we're gonna get everything cleaned out of here, get it cranked up, and put on the trailer here in just a second and get it to the house and start working on it. He's pulling up.
Look at my man.
Yeah, that dude's ready. Well, it's all loaded up. Gonna get it back to the house, start working on it, see if we can get it, try to take any little dings and just get it all cleaned up as good as we can, see what we actually got. I think it's gonna be a nice truck for him. Pretty excited about it myself. I wouldn't mind driving it myself. We got Carter over here washing, spraying, Pop's washing, I'm washing. You can tell the big difference in the hood.
Hey, quit.
We're gonna get all this off here in just a second. It's gonna look new, man. It's gonna be awesome. That grill is really popping. All right, we got a new bumper that just came in, so we're gonna take this old bumper off. You can tell it got hit a little bit and pushed in here, and needless to say, it pushed in a little bit in this area, and this came over, so the owner, whenever they opened the tailgate, they bent that. So we're gonna get the new bumper on, and then I'm gonna try to do as much damage removal as possible without having to do any painting on this. See if I can get that bent back down and get this scooted over so that it'll fit a lot nicer. And we'll have that new bumper on there, and it'll have all the new plastic on, so it'll look real nice as well. Well, the new rear bumper turned out really good. You see that fresh new black plastic on there? It's not all waved up like it was. This is just an Amazon bumper. Can see a couple little waves, but they're not anything serious. The gap looks way better. I do still have a little bit here left that I didn't mess with, but I did straighten the tailgate out some. You can kind of see a little pinch there, but for not painting it, it's really not too bad. When we decide to paint the whole truck, I'll definitely take that out of there and have it look a whole lot better. But as a whole, that fresh new back bumper looks really good on there. Way better than having that dent and the plastic all wavy. Now we're going to check out how to remove this side molding tape. So you can see the previous owner pulled off the little molding that was on the side, but they left all the residue, so I'm going to take that off of there. I got me just a little rubber wheel, and I'm gonna run through and pull that all off of there, and then it should make the truck look a whole lot better. So I'm gonna get that off of there here in just a second. This is just a rubber wheel. I'll put a link in the description for how to do this. Make sure you wear some glasses, because if you don't, this stuff will irritate your eyes. Found that out earlier. So I'm gonna show you what this will look like coming off of here in real time, and then I'll hyperlapse the rest of it. comes off super quick with one of these. It is a little bit of work. You are going to have some residue that's left over on the panel afterwards, but you can take isopropyl alcohol and wipe it down with just a microfiber towel, and most of it will come off there real easy. If it doesn't, you can take the rubber wheel, go back over that spot real quick, then it'll come off. But I'm gonna put you on hyperlapse so that you can I'll get this coming off and I'll get the other side off of there, and you'll get to see what it looks like when it's all finished. So the side panels turned out really good. I did go over them with a buffer and polished them just with a wool pad, and then came back with just a second step to follow up on just a foam pad to take any swirls out. But it looks super nice. I'll take you around and show you the other side real quick. There are a couple little scratches. You can tell that there's a scratch here and right here in these two spots. So I'm gonna go through and try to touch up all these little spots that are like this, and then come back over with a buffer and polish those out. But all in all, the truck looks 100% better. Hope that you enjoyed this video and that you can take this and apply it to any project that you're working on. So make sure you have a great day. I appreciate you coming to watch. I look forward to catching you next time. Before you get out of here, I want to share a quick Bible verse. For while we were still weak, at the right time, Christ died for the ungodly. For one will scarcely die for a righteous person, though perhaps for a good person one would dare even to die. But God shows his love for us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. That's in Romans chapter 5, verses 6 through 8. I'll catch you next time. Peace.